Good afternoon and welcome to the second edition of 120 Wesley. I'm Jorian C.
And I'm Taylor McGovern.
Throughout the year, Manual offers students many opportunities to volunteer in activities beneficial to the community. Emily Reeser covers the story.
Attendance at Manual's second blood drive of the year was higher than most predicted, regardless of the Lenten season that began on the same day. The Red Cross set up in the auditorium ready for any student donations.
Our goal this time was actually less than last time. This time we want to get at least 90 units of good blood, which is down from 100, but we just thought 90 is still a good number to give. And it's not been extremely hard to get people to give and get people to help out. We had a lot of people through Key Club and National Honor Society and Beta Club that are willing to help, and they're getting service hours for it. And people have realized it's a good cause, so they're looking forward to giving and looking forward to helping out with it.
As far as reactions in Lent and people not eating, everyone's been great here. We haven't had very many reactions whatsoever. So it's been a good drive.
I gave blood the last time we had the drive, and at first I was nervous. I decided to do it because they're really stressed. How I would save 3 lives, and I just felt like it was something that I could do and that I should do because I had just turned 17 at the time. And because I felt so good after I did it last time, I decided to do it again this time. And plus I got a class for a little second, so that was great. Right now, I just feel really good that I can help somebody else out.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Emily Reeser.
In local news, proposed budget cuts by Governor Ernie Fletcher have students and teachers enraged. Ricky Lehman has more on the story.
Governor Ernie Fletcher has proposed a new tax budget that will cut money from all Kentucky schools. Students and teachers are outraged by this idea.
Public school education needs to be funded somehow, and if you don't fund it, people are just going to complain more about how bad public school education is, about how they need to send their children away to private schools, and the solution is never going to come. The problem's never going to get fixed. We need to put more money in there, and if that means raising taxes, well, so be it, because there are some things that are worth a little bit of extra money.
He's selling us out. As it's terribly short-sighted for the state because we're trying to bring in new industry. We know that new jobs and better jobs for a more educated workforce is certainly an answer for Kentucky, and I think this will drive them away in droves, and new teachers who have not got as close to retirement as I will be leaving the profession as soon as any other jobs open up. So I think in the long run it's a real deficit of his ideas, and the money's being siphoned in the wrong places.
Governor Fletcher is totally out of line with these budget cuts. He ran on the platform that he was going to improve education, and so what he's done now, he's taking money away from the schools, he's taking money away from teachers, he's taking money away from the retirement. He's totally out of line. How can our kids improve when we have less money, when they're expecting even more things for them to, expecting more of us working with those kids and giving us less money? There's no way we can ever improve.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Ricky Lehman.
For the first time in Manual history, the swim team has captured the combined state championship. Now we go to Leslie McClure for more on the story.
For the first time ever, Manual's swim team won the state championship. On February 28th in Lexington, Manual's swim team went up against swim teams from all over Kentucky and finally came out on top.
Well, yes, this weekend was the state swim meet, Kentucky State swim meet, and the Manual swim team did very well. We won the combined trophy for the first year, and we're very excited about that. The seniors, it was very nice to win senior year. Everyone swam very good, very well.
I'm Sarah Bullock, and I went to state this year, and I swam the 200 and 500 free. I got 3rd and 5th, and I'm a freshman, and it was a really great experience to be with everybody and hang out with the team, and we just had a lot of fun together.
My name's Brad Hubbard. I'm a junior on the swim team. I'm really excited that we just won state. LD really stepped it up. The senior, our freshman team our girls' freshmen were unbelievable. They pulled out. They won the medley relay, or they won the 2 free relay. I swam 200 free, 500 free, finished 3rd and 4th.
Well, we won our first state championship about a month ago in February. We've never done that before. It was really exciting. It was a really team effort. Everyone worked together, and our coach worked really hard. And
for 120 Wesley, I'm Leslie McClure.
Manual's dance team traveled to Florida earlier this spring to compete for the National Dance Championship. Austin Wilson has the story.
The Dazzlers, Manuel's dance team, captured their first national title in over 5 years last weekend in Florida. With a squad consisting of over 20 girls, the Dazzlers managed to outperform the competition and win first place in the large varsity jazz dancing. To find out more, we go to Captain Chelsea Peters and some of her fellow Dazzlers.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Peters. I'm the captain of the dance team. Recently, we won nationals down in Florida. We beat Asian teams. And this is the first time that we've done this since 98, 99. And it was really special for us, and we were really bonded.
I'm Christine Steiner, and I'm one of the officers on the Manuel Dazzlers. And recently we won our national competition, which is a really big thing. It means that we're #1 in the nation in our jazz routines.
My name is Jessica Torres, and I'm a freshman on the Dazzlers.
My name is Megan Behe, and I'm also a freshman on the Dazzlers, and we just got home from nationals in Orlando, Florida. We went to National Dance Alliance, and we placed first in large varsity jazz. And we were really excited because we're the first team from Louisville, Kentucky to win first in large varsity jazz.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Austin Hughes.
The Regional Key Club Convention was held in Louisville for the first time in several years. Now we go to Chris Morris with the rest of the story.
For the first time in 7 years, the Key Club Kentucky-Tennessee District Convention will be held in Louisville at the Galt House on March 26th.
This year, Key Club District Convention is going to be in Louisville, Kentucky. It's going to be held at the Galt House. The district is made up of Kentucky and Tennessee from Nashville and east, and then also it's made up of a few cities in the northern tip of Georgia and the very western part of Virginia. This year we're expecting about 550 Key Club people to come to the Galt House. I'm really excited that the convention is going to be in Louisville this year because it hasn't been held in Kentucky for about 5 years. Manuel is one of the host clubs, so that's really important to our school. We're honored to be selected as a host club.
Ms. Goff, the Key Club advisor, tells more about the activities that take place at the convention.
We have big group programs in the evening, and there's a talent contest, an essay contest, an oratorical contest. But basically the clubs compete for overall achievement for the year in service and major emphasis projects and things they have done throughout the entire year preceding. So we always hope to win in our category, which is one for the larger clubs.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Chris Morris.
Each year, Manuel's Visual Arts Magnet allows seniors to hold various art shows. Carrie Beisel has the story on the Incognito art show.
On January 13th, the Norma E. Brown Art Gallery opened up Incognito, a Manuel-produced art show that included the best works of Kurt Kennedy, Jennifer Norris, Jessica Osterhage, Nicole Boyd, and Sam Osowski.
Our gallery turned out very nicely. Everybody put in a lot of work into doing everything. We stayed after school and we got out of a lot of our classes to do it.
I think it turned out pretty good. We weren't really too excited about it at first, but it turned out really well in the end.
I feel that it was a very successful show. I was very happy with it. We were the first to use the slide projector as our portraits on the wall, and I'm happy about all of our works, and I think it looked great.
Students had varied reactions to the art gallery.
I think it's very well done, and there's a lot of good art in here. I like it a lot better than What the Cat Drug In or whatever it was called.
For the most part, I was unimpressed with this show. I liked the last show a lot better. It's just some of the work here doesn't seem finished enough.
All of my reactions in my notebook and from my peers have been very positive ones. They've really given me a lot of feedback on my work, and it's really needed as a visual arts student these days.
Really good reactions. All the art teachers are proud of us, and some people may not like it, but it's what we like, so.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Carrie Beisel.
One of the many responsibilities of senior year is making sure all of your assessments are paid. This money helps fund graduation and senior activities. Now to Whitney Lesh with the rest of the story.
As prom approaches and the year draws to a close, seniors must take care of one important piece of business before they graduate, paying their assessments. While some seniors may be paying off all their assessments since freshman year, others seem to have it under control.
Assessments are due for all seniors by March 26th. That's the Friday before spring break. And
we're doing this in order to collect all the money that we can before all of the main senior events this year, such as the bell trip and the picnic that we're supposed to be going on, as well as graduation and senior awards night. Now, if you don't know, all your assessments for 4 years, which total is $70 for seniors, they've actually been raised for freshmen because of inflation anyways. All of that money actually just goes towards your own graduation, and your cap, and your gown, and all the pretty flowers at graduation, and the award that you're going to be getting on senior night.
I have a problem with my assessments because some people in the higher level, you know, they have this problem and they keep making me pay my freshman assessments. Although I'm a senior and I've paid it twice, I think. We have it written in the checkbook, so I must have paid it twice already. But like I have to pay like 3 freshman assessments, a sophomore assessment, a junior assessment, and a senior assessment, which doesn't make any sense.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Whitney Lesh.
This St. Patrick's Day, several Manual students shaved their heads for the annual St. Baldrick's fundraiser to help raise money for childhood cancer research. Erica Klimchek has more on the story.
In the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, Manual High School students participated in the Cure Search National Childhood Cancer Foundation's St. Baldrick's Day event, where people can shave their heads to help fight childhood cancer.
I'm doing the St. Baldrick's thing. The reason being is because I've been around a lot of kids who had cancer and so forth, so I want to try and do whatever I can to help. This is a really good opportunity, easy to do.
Halfway through a student's haircut, Mr. Steinhauer told the students they didn't have Miss Keeper's approval for the head shaving.
Well, basically one of the assistant principals came out and he was asking us what we were doing, and we were there in the middle of shaving my head. I had kind of a mullet thing going on, and we thought that Miss Keepers knew, and apparently she didn't, because he's like, no, you can't be doing this, and they tried to stop it in the middle of my haircut, and he let us go on, and I'm not sure if she approves it or what, but I'm just trying to like support a cause.
Nobody really seemed to be interested, so we approached the coaches, and Mr. Pittman was the only one that volunteered to shave his head. In the last week, there's been a lot of publicity in the Courier-Journal, so other kids have decided to get involved at the last minute. She just said only kids that had those signed permission slips could have their head shaved.
For 120 Wesley, I'm Erica Klimchek.
This has been the second edition of 120 Wesley. I'm Taylor McGovern.
And I'm Dorian C. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.